Hi. Sorry, I left my water upstairs. Then Stream Deck was like, no, I'm not connected. It's not a hotkey. Why is that not working? Now I started streaming and looked at my water and realized I had none. So I was like, I should probably run upstairs. Now I must decide which of my like 20 projects I've started that I'm gonna do. Because I have like so many. I'm enjoying my tennis and crochet. I think I'll pull that up. I'm working on learning my new hook. How to move the yarn actually, so it would be on screen. Alright. I just realized I forgot to start up our fireplace. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I will test my hotkeys. But I think fishing is open, so at least I got that right. I'm only a partial mess instead of a complete mess. Oh, this isn't the right one. So, oh, that's coming through the wrong spot. Hold on. Um, I don't think this is the same one either. I think it's this one. I'll try it. There's too many fireplace and they all use the same thumbnail now. Also, it's not pulling for the I forgot. Okay, no, it should be on both sides. If you're on mobile, it defaults to vertical now, which is why I was late because I was setting it up, and then I broke things because it's me, and I broke things. There should be a toggle somewhere. And then there. I was like, and if Stream Deck wants to cooperate, I will have a hotkey to turn the actual camera on. Except I'm not centered on vertical at all. So let me fix that. Yeah. I need to be up here. Oh, where is the cushion? You need to be like not trying to become one with my model here. Yay, trying to crop things on the fly. That looks somewhat no, it does not. It does not look normal. Where is the edges to this? There it is. We're just gonna make it smaller. There we go. Closer. Nobody tell Lloyd that I'm struggling this hard, okay? Nobody rat me out to Lloyd. Oh, no, I made it too small. I will get this right. I will. Okay. Vertical is still a hot mess. It's fine. It's fine. I've done nothing but break things all day today. So I hope you all are ready for like the absolute disaster that is my stream. It's crochet. This is a Turnison hook. I have a few others. It's a cross between crochet and knitting though, because you will put all the loops on in one direction and then you pull them all off. I finally decided to work on learning it. I also have a half done blanket that we done on stream, and I have all the stuff out to make the cat bed. And here. The starts of the filling for like a squishy hacky sack for stress relief. This is the jar that the beads come in. If you can't tell, I've been like full ADHD, anxiety fueled mess lately. And so I have focused on nothing. I do have new hooks that I can do bigger projects, but I was like, I want to finish trying to do this scarf first, because I'll show you what nicer hooks of these look like. But like, normally they look like this. This is the pointy end. And then you have different size of these that you will put on one end, and then my other little pouch on this thing, you have these, which, yeah, they do not want to slide out, so I leave them on on the thing. And then you'd have the stopper on the other end. And that is how you do, let's see if I can get this in frame. That's the stopper end, and that's how you do like blankets with Turnison crochet. You just have a really long wire to hold the weight. But for obvious reasons, your hand would get tired, so I'm debating getting a different chair. Even though this one's like super ergonomic for me. Yeah, it's a type of crochet. It's a cross between crocheting and knitting. I'm not very good at knitting. I've tried. I don't have patience. I drop my stuff way too often. My stitches way too often. But that is what Tennyson crochet looks like in its final form. See if I can get this to all neatly slide back in my pouch here. Probably not. I probably did not wind this correctly. Oh, no, nope, I did. I don't like it because it didn't give me Velcro, so I'm gonna use some of my own Velcro and snaps to attach it. But yeah, it's a form of crochet. Okay, I gotta be careful. I almost need to move my fidget. For those that aren't on Discord, my clicky fidget. It's way too loud and the microphone picks it up, so no using it during stream. It's just mechanical keys, basically. You mean the giant hook? I mean, that'll come out with the cat bed when I get around to doing that. Yeah, my Tiny Humans fidgets are upstairs. I have folded up. I have the dishcloth experiment and all the blankets that we finished at the end of last year. Problem is, I don't like doing the easy ones that are quick to finish. So, like, I have never-ending projects. Plus, I bought a bunch of yarn right before Joann's went out of business, and then I didn't have ideas for them, so now I gotta come up with them. What to use them for. But yeah, I'm using that extra chunky yarn to make the cat a bed for down here. So we'll see. I need to reach out to Lump so we can do more cozy weekend streams now that the waifu-thon is done. We're not doing Steins Gate tomorrow, so I may stream my solo factory for Satisfactory. I, sort of, sometimes, occasionally. Not that often right now. Yeah, I'm doing my solo stream, like, because I want to do videos, so I'm going to have a solo factory where I practice, like, getting better at building, and then probably in July is when I'll start the co-op factory. I think Wooly wants to visit occasionally, but, I don't know how serious Wooly was joking about needing to do lots of overtime, so I don't know how often Wooly will be here. And, Coda's going to depend on his partner push and if he wants to come join us. So I'm just going to use our streaming VC on the server. Because I know he's got a lot to do once he finishes his push. And then I don't remember if Lloyd said if he was going to make special appearances or not, to be honest. I don't remember. Monkey will probably come in and mess with the power and disappear. Be like a gremlin in the night. He was threatening to do that on my solo one where I was like, I want to learn how to do this stuff. He's like, I can come do your power. And I'm like, no. The whole point of this factory is for me to learn. It'll probably be a weekend thing because that just tends to be easier on people with my availability. It'll probably become our Friday thing. I might do more days, but definitely I'm going to try to get on the weekends. Might do like Friday and Sunday and then switch my days off to Monday. That way I can enjoy watching Moo Moo and Lucy do their MMOs. Or I could just turn those into crochet days and then I can watch them while I crochet. But no, I'm very bad at staying on top of my gotchas. I have not done a good job of logging in since I pulled Varka. My problem with Genshin is I'm very busy and have ADHD, and the whole time gating leveling characters annoys me to no end, and I eventually am just like, screw it, and don't play for a while. Now, the Solo Factory, I think I'm just gonna do like a nostalgia run and actually start in the green. What is it called? It's called the Grassland, like the original starting area that used to be the only place you could start. But I've also missed so much content in Planet Crafter that I want to start over there too. I don't know if I'll stream that because there's not a lot to watch once you get to the later stages. I don't know, maybe you guys want to sit there and watch me stare at the clock begging for frogs to grow. Because I tried to start over because you can technically start on the new moon, but it did not go well. It definitely expected you to ship all your stuff with you, so. I would not play it consistently. You would be much better off offering it to Code, though he's got so much to do with his own accounts, and he already manages Jay's. Like, I don't play Genshin consistently. I haven't had time to catch up on Honkai. I'm way behind in what? Yeah, I want to get better at routing and using trucks. Lloyd did the trains for me, so I want to learn how trains work before the big collab one, and I want to be better at power. I'm also turning spiders off, so on my solo. Because it's just me, so why should I have to deal with them? But no, the randomizer run will be with everybody still, as promised. Just giving people chances to recover from the waifu-thon. So Willie did a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And I don't mean just gifting ridiculous amount of subs. Code caught me up, and I did good for a while, and then he left me on my own, and I just do not have the patience to level characters. So probably when I get told that somebody's rerunning that I missed, or there's a hot guy, is probably the next time I'll take Genshin seriously for a bit. Code's not here, I can say that. Because I did the same thing. Now that I think about it, I got an Nexa and ran. From Honkai too. I'm just terrible. But yeah, I think this is like my third time starting this. I've been working on it when I'm taking the tiny human stuff. Usually it's just sitting in my purse. I was like, I want to use the yarn that I was going to try to make the star blanket with, because I'm just like, I have too many blankets already on the table. So I'm using it to learn a new type of crochet instead. Yeah, the cats just make it worse. So I don't care about getting the achievements I miss, so I'm just turning them off. So I think they fixed it to where you can turn it off and still unlock everything in the MAM. If not, well then that'll be the one mod I use. But my goal is to have my solo factory going in time for Christmas event. Having a good space to set up a winter wonderland. But I realized that since not starting in the grass area, by the time I could hike there, I just don't. I go straight to the desert, so I'm like, let's use those biomes that I pretend never exist that are called the forest and the grasslands. I mean, technically it's not boxes because I got storage. So it's technically in storage cubes. Totally different, right? Who needs a forest anyway? Well, I don't think I will succeed in being in Kibit's level of amazing, but that is my goal, to have like those mega factories, so I do need to use other areas. But really it's the bamboo forest with the spiders that, just burn in fire. Wait. Wait. That. If I dropped a row stitch, it's fine. Not pulling it out. This is a test run. It does not need to be perfect. I'll put a border on it. Don't let Monkey hear you. I mean, my goal is to get through most of this yarn in time for the anniversary yarn release in August or September. So there's going to be a lot more crochet streams. I'll probably be like crochet, working on Tales of Sekyu, and then Satisfactory. Fields of Mysteria comes out in August. I guess I do technically owe you guys Kingdom Hearts too, huh? So maybe you'll forget about that and I don't have to play it. It wasn't written down. That means I can get out of it, right? Look, there's nothing in writing for the waifu-thon. I can leave. And Jay wants me to redo Death Stranding with the new model at some point. I feel like there was another game somebody wanted me to redo with the new model, but I don't remember what it was. Was it Mass Effect? Was that the... Might have been the series that got wiped out when I made all my Flesh Tuber videos go away the other day. I know it got rid of most of my horror. That's okay. That's what October's for. Apparently didn't save the VODs for when Code and I went through everything, and so I don't have like any of the dark picture or anything. I don't think I is going to be heartbroken though if I replay all those in October. I technically set it to up the ante for 1400, but then I think most people were asleep and didn't hear me, so it's fine. Like, Grim's usually busy on Fridays, it's safe to say. I want to play more Alchemy Factory, but I struggle to do the factory part and the shop part solo. So I gotta convince somebody else to get into it with me. So you really gotta watch out for Jay, because he'll talk about playing Dead Island too and makes it sound so much fun. Makes me want to play that one and the other, I forgot the name, but the other zombie game that came out around the same time. Where you were always trying to go get the medicine for your daughter. I'm totally... Like, that one was always fun too. I don't remember which one that was. I liked over the top ridiculous zombie games though. And I've already started hitting the mic, even though I thought I put it far enough away. This is why I'm like, I can't use the condenser mic when I'm crocheting. I smack my mic way too often for that. But this is just gonna be like... I'm gonna do this one as just like a scarf. And then I have so much of this, I might do like different stitches, but like in traditional granny square sizes. And then just put them together as a blanket. I think that would be a good way to like practice all the different types of stitches. And by doing it in blocks and squares, it'll keep it from getting too heavy. I can't shake this cough even when I'm drinking warm things. Yeah, there's technically gradient in this yarn. It's just not a lot. So it would make some of the squares look different. Yeah, this is my silent, like, squish. Because I had the pink one, the tiny human got his own because he had a lot, but he didn't have a pink one. He didn't want to ask me to trade, so he just got another pink one. Somebody paying for fish? What is this blasphemy? I will admit, I have gotten slightly addicted to Goblin Cleaner. Like, I will probably stream tomorrow because we're not doing Steins Gate. Mumu is still recovering. And, I think, unless they've changed it, it's only going to be rain on Sunday, so I don't think I have to worry too much about the weather. But, I mean, it's still a couple days away, so we'll see. Yeah. I'm just trying to unravel. There it goes. I don't know what I do for the next CC game. Like, having multiple people doing ale and tail absolutely did not work. So that's out. I don't really play, like, Repo or Lethal or anything. Like, a lot of the cozy games, crowd control doesn't really do a whole lot. Guess I could do, like, a Hades run. Yeah, but Stardew, it's mostly just give me money or, like, you can slow me down for 5 seconds. Or you can throw seeds at them. Doesn't have the same, like, comedic effect that, like, Ale and Tail or something has. Because I looked into it once because I was going to do that instead of Ale and Tail, and I was like, it's all just very random. Or, like, you can shrink me or make me smaller, but it doesn't affect my speed. It's weird. But I do have Hades. I could do a run with Hades with crowd control turned on. Because I think with Hades, well, look. Well, look real quick. See if I can. Let's see. Because. Because I don't think Hades 2 is on there yet. I have it. Let's see. Which ones do I have? Oh, they started doing it retro rewind, apparently. Oh, that's just evil. Just throw all this stuff on the floor. You can steal like experience and stuff. Some of these won't work because I'm doing a no worker run, so that wouldn't really work because you can't fire or send my employer home. I don't have any. All right, cough drop time. Left for Dead is in here. I figured if any of them would be in here, it'd be two. It's not in alphabetical order, which makes finding Hades a bit difficult. It probably was at top, and I could have. Some of these require immolation, and well, we all know how that would go. Yeah, Hades 2 isn't in here yet. But yeah, you can heal me, you can try to murder me in Hades. You can swap my weapons around. Just spawn things to murder me. Actually, oh, you can even steal Death Defiance. Really, most of it is not helpful stuff. Swap weapons. I wonder if that would work when you're like if I started a new game, if that would work. And I'm like, yeah, just the original Left 4 Dead. I might have missed two when I was scrolling through the list, but I saw the first one. Yeah, I totally did. That's okay. Hades could be a fun one for you guys to mess with me. I don't know what I'll do it for. Guess I could save it for anniversary stream come October. I almost started doing a regular. uh, single stitch instead of just leaving it on my hook. don't know. Maybe I should just start a repurpose something on the server and we can decide what to prioritize. Yeah, I definitely want to get back in Satisfactory. I do have a hot guy to chase in Tales of Sekio. I also want to start doing cozy streams with Lump again. It's like with my cough, I don't know how far I'll get in any of my projects, but I'm using you guys to hold me accountable. I'm gonna try to make some small things to make it worth it to pay the fee to reopen the Etsy shop so I can sell off some of the finished stuff and get it out of here. As much as the tiny human would like to be able to claim every single blanket I make, I don't have space for that. But it'll also use up my beads if I make some fidgets to sell. I also need to finish sewing the blanket Tiny Human wants, but I just don't have good space for it. I underestimated the pain of working with fog paper. It's like my mistake getting into silk all over again. Yeah, I'm trying to be good about buying yarn because I really want the save money to get some of the Lord of the Ring Lego sets. And those things are expensive. I mean, they're a lot of pieces, but then after I get it, then step 2 will be figuring out where on earth I will put it. But yeah, I tried and failed at the condenser mic today. I'm gonna have to get a different mic arm, I think. Because I don't have room without blocking the camera for my model to like put it close enough to my face. So I think I'm going to have to be able to hang it from above, I think is what's going to have to happen. Basically, I just fought with my mics all day, but eventually got it working like it was before NVIDIA broadcast decided it was dying for all of eternity. The one thing I don't like is they do tend to curl, so at some point I'm gonna have to like get my blocking stuff out and block it. Use the yarn to hang the mic. Fortunately, the shock mount is kind of heavy. But I also am very echoey, so I'm also gonna have to hang like blankets or something and actually put some treatment on my half of the room. Because right now, to divide the room kind of sorta, we have a bookshelf and then a gap. And the bookshelf is mostly there so I can attach the I have two cork boards attached to the back because my grandpa overbuilt everything back in the day. So I was totally able to screw into the back of it hanging cork boards. Do not try that with IKEA. I do actually have a fabric spray now. I just need to like not be lazy and go outside and spray the one like storage container thing that I tried to make from a pattern that looked cool. But it doesn't stand up on its own, so when I did it, it was winter and I'm like, I don't want to do it in the winter. But now that I've kind of sort of got the vertical layer figured out, I might start streaming crochet on YouTube too. I will admit it's kind of awkward because Twitch stole my YouTube vertical canvas, so I don't know how this is gonna work next time I multi-stream. It'll be an adventure. Sure, I thought you were making pizza, but I can eat a little bit of Taco Bell. Naz misses you. Yeah, I only have Momo. Oh no, I think I still have Lucy emotes. I don't have the sub badge on Lucy's side. I decided to only jump scare Momo with 5 subs. Just one. I'm not that hungry. A little bit of appetite I had was stolen by me eating some of the sundae earlier. I'm slowly getting the hang of this. What if it's a midnight snack? What, the Taco Bell or the ice cream? Because there's still more, don't you worry. After I go to the farmer's market tomorrow, assuming they're still okay, I'm making peach cobbler and cake pops, and I'll wash out the containers and try to make more ice cream this weekend. So that seems... No, actually, I'm gonna wait till after the storms because that just seems to be tempting fate if I try to make ice cream. There's the chance of storms on Sunday. That'll be a next week project. Because anytime I seem to do a whole bunch of things that needs to stay in the fridge or the freezer right before a storm is when we lose power. And then if I over prepare, then nothing happens, so... right now the worst of it's supposed to be staying in the in Illinois, so I like how this will like not curl for a few rows and then it's like a few rows later it's like, nah, I'm gonna curl all the way up. I don't know if I'll work on projects the whole time. Just because this is a tiring form of crochet. It may fire up the factory after food has arrived and I've eaten. Like, I'm sure there's a good ergonomic way to do this and I just haven't discovered it yet. You don't want to work on making high-speed connectors? Well, then ignore high-speed connectors and just make a pretty building that they'll go in someday. Problem solved. I'm a terrible influence. Don't listen to me. Heck, maybe even just switching to one of the other ones over there would help. You need progress. Well, I guess if you really need progress, then you're gonna have to build it and stop procrastinating. The procrastinating is the best part. I mean, watch a Kibitz video. My goal is to be half that good. But the Solo Factory is supposed to be slow and time for me to like learn how to do things. See, if you were on PC, I'd say you just need to convince a friend to come make the parts for you, but unfortunately don't know too many people on console doing Satisfactory. But I think the randomizer with everybody will be fun. And very random because of everybody's schedule. It's yeah, I think that one would just be hard to do crossplay. And well, Sony doesn't always play nice with crossplay, but I think the concern would be um breaking the factories. Well, making it impossible for the console players to have fun because you can cram so much more in a PC before it chugs. Like especially like when I'm hosting. When I'm hosting, I definitely won't be multi-streaming though. Because as the factory grows, I think it will implode if I tried. I was one of those crazy people that dual streamed, I think I could pull it off, but I do not have 2 PC kind of money. It's like I need to get decent chunking because I think about it, our vampire Night Peaks vampire farming sim comes out in July, like early July. So I need to work on chasing our hot friend in Tales of Sakayo. I have priorities, okay? Thinking when I can get it to stay uncurled for 5 seconds. I think I'm making good progress on our little scarf. Just takes me a minute. Yeah, with this, I kind of at some point go off by one, but that's okay. This is practice. Try to even out the best I can with a border. Some way you're afraid. Oh well. It's gonna be a me scarf anyway. Unless the tiny human steals it. But I don't think he will, because right now rainbow and pink is his favorite color. This is blue, so I still don't know what I'm making with the random yarn. He was like, you need to make something with this for me. I think my tension might be a little off. Yeah, but you've seen Monkey's builds, actually. If you guys wanted, I can show you. I think Monkey left the server running. Let's see, I can tell on Discord because he doesn't have his thing turned off. He might actually have his server up and running that him and the tiny human do. Show you the absurd builds. If not, I still have our old group factory. That doesn't count my buildings, codes, factory. I'll call it a factory. I wanted to call it a maze. Could be both, right? I don't know how he didn't get lost in there all the time. Every time I had to go in there for something, I was so confused. Pretty sure some things you could only land in them with a parachute. If you're near it and look at it, that's been a thing since the very beginning. I'll never forget Let's Game It Out when he went to go look at his conveyor belt tornado, and you literally would see his frame rates dropping in real time. You can thank him for like most of the optimization. Because they asked and he gave them his save files so they could learn from it. I just break things on accident. He does it on purpose, which is way scarier. I don't know what it would take to, like, get stuttering. Maybe build a ridiculous amount in the ocean? Is there enough oil left on the ocean to just build a oil empire out there? You're some kind of oil drilling tycoon. That'd be funny if that's the case. Make sure I go through the right spot. I'm just glad they've been able to keep the console version pretty close to the PC version in terms of, like, features. I know with, like, crime scene cleaner, the team they hired to do their console ports has been, like, really slow. Though Coffee Stain probably has the knowledge to do it in-house, which probably helps. There's a new Harvest Moon this year, but I haven't heard anything from Story of Seasons. It's special outfits for the Japanese version, but that's about all I've seen. I still technically haven't unlocked all the outfits on that. It's like part of me wants to, like, play with all the quality of life improvements because, like, they don't do me much good now that I'm on in game in Grand Bazaar. But then the other half of me is like, but getting that buffalo took so long. Do I want to suffer through that again? It's like even with that mod that was supposed to even the odds did not help. There was still much suffering to get that buffalo. And Grand Bazaar. It took me like 2 in-game years to get that buffalo, and that was with the mod to, like, fix the RNG. But they've added, like, a lot of quality of life stuff. And I think it'd be interesting to see how it helps the grind in the early game. But, like, I don't want to have to hunt for that buffalo again. That's like the only time I've ever modded one of those games. The clip from that was so funny though because I didn't have my settings correct. So I squealed so hard that I actually peeked out my microphone. So you didn't get to hear me. You did get to hear Code complaining because something had gone wrong in whatever he was doing. So you just see me doing the happy dance without actually being able to hear anything while Code is like swearing like a sailor. The tale of two games. I feel like he's gonna be back soon. I don't know how many more rows will get done. Taco Bell's not that far. Might actually hear it now that I think I might have summoned a monkey. I think I might actually hear the car. Should be perfect because I almost got this completed. I prefer not stopping with the loops and the hooks because I'm like, they're gonna slide off and I'm not gonna notice, and then I have that one spot where I'm just short. It's like I know it's supposed to curl like this. Everybody says it curls like this, but it's still not amusing to me. Well, good news. He has walked in the door. Maybe he will come say hi to you again, Ness. And if he's kind, maybe he'll let me run around the factory before we start ours. First, I gotta make room for my food. I have all my 1800 projects on my desk right now. Only a slight exaggeration. Alright, I'm gonna go to the BYB screen while I get my food set up. Okay, I have my food. I only made a slight mess. I knocked over my feed pile. That's fine, Jake. I hope you have a good time doing whatever it is you're doing while I eat. I go to my just chatting scene, but it may or may not be set up in vertical. I may be lazy, just a smidge. I just get the mini taco salad with black beans and then chips and cheese. And I may not eat all of this because I ate too much ice cream earlier, but Monkey gets on to me if I try to eat too much junk food like the tiny human. I'm not saying the tiny human gets his bad eating habits from me, but he might get them from me. We're talking about how we might tour your factory before I start mine so that they can see my goals and then watch how it goes horrifically wrong. I know. I can be quite awful. Yeah, I know. He's probably like 10 bucks too. I don't know if my straw is going to survive this Taco Bell lid. What is happening? There it goes. I mean, it's in creative mode, so even if I'm left floating, staring at, a hog or something, I'll be alive. Probably. Just so you know, guys, though, they're probably uranium noises. Tiny Human has taken full advantage of being in creative mode and may or may not be mining uranium by hand and running around. One thing I forgot in my setup was napkins. Oh, I've been rolled over napkins. Thank you. I did manage not to wear it though. Did catch it. Our mini taco salad here has like two forms. It's either way overstuffed or like there's nothing there. Like it's barely full. Just Chipotle levels of bad. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. Where is here? I'll switch gaming. This will give my poor hand a break. I'm gonna find out real quick who's been listening to me about me having two factories. I'm gonna eat more while Satisfactory decides it's gonna open. This does not seem the right size. Alright, so I'm gonna do oh, that's right. It's called Factory Game. I was like, where is it? Also, I was like, this is not the right size. There we go. I don't know if you get to see as this. Oh, my computer's not happy about something with Satisfactory. Let's play. What else has Tiny Human done in my settings? I don't know, but my whole stream is laggy. So something is off. He's definitely been in here for something. I move, and then about 30 seconds later, you'll see my model move at 2 frames a second. That won't be on monkeys. I actually lost tracking. I think V-Bridger died. Not completely. It is still tanking it. I could go lower. Could cap at 60. I think this is the weird bug I've been having on my PC for a while. It's still struggling. See if it does if I join the game or if it's just the screen. I thought it was join game. Or no, it's server manager. I always forget. Let's see. See if we're in a factory, if it's happier. It could just be their new splash screen. Ah, yes, the uranium is still in his inventory, I see. As you can tell, the tiny human's been playing with uranium. Where is your power factory from here, though? Is it marked? Walk to the purple. I'm assuming you mean the purple. Good thing you're in. Oh, he's not in a jetpack. He's in a hoverpack. Mistakes were made. Where's the fun in that? Then I'd have to remember to re-equip it. I'm only here to steal. A look at your power factory here. But yeah, this is what he's been doing. While Tiny Human plays with uranium over there. I'll put him back where he was. I think the power bank is lower. Is it C to go down? This is what Monkey does in his spare time. There's something crazy around here somewhere. There's the power banks. Because I looked over his shoulder one time when checking on the Tiny Human when he was getting mad. I don't know where the other... Is it in there? It's definitely something he built, so we're gonna go see where it goes. The little coal node. Assuming he means this one back here. Oh, not everything is dead back here. We're gonna see if I remember my way around the Satisfactory map. I see movement. Yeah, that's the other thing I've been staring at, yeah. See, he even labels it. This is what I saw him building the other day, though he wasn't nearly as far along. This is why you, console players aren't allowed with PC people. Don't ask me what he's actually building here. Just enjoy the color coding and the organization. Oh, this is all for compact coal. And know that this is my goal and just recognize the spaghetti that is incoming. Oh yeah, and your ionized fuel, that was the other thing. I'm not close enough. Okay, I'm close enough to electricity now. Here's drone ports. That says nitrogen gas. I don't know what all this is. Now see, this is what he comes in and does, and I want to learn how to do it myself. So, you know, this is the goal. It's not going to happen, though. That's a new conveyor belt. That looks cool. Oh, that's how the Mach 6 looks now? Oh, okay. I have not seen a Mach 6 belt in a while, apparently. Hi, Rem. You can color code it? Oh, won't I be in trouble? I'm gonna spend all my time color coding. That was X. Let's see. Oh, you guys have everything unlocked. So I could just, make all this pink for you. There you go. It's just like if the tiny human had been here. Just less destructive. Okay, I'm gonna take... No, I'm not. I was gonna say I could... just gonna take that off to get tiny human back to where he was quicker, but... He's got a hoarding problem. So we're just gonna run back to the proximate location. Oh, there's regular fuel somewhere? Sure. Where is it? I can't do anything with the backpack, though. Swamp. Rainforest swamp? Ocean isn't... Well, actually, ocean isn't swamp. I don't know. Gold Coast. Oh. I'm following your thing, but I can't, like, fly. I can't put his backpack away. So I'm going to crash and burn once I get too far away from the power. Just throwing that out there. His inventory is full. He has... yeah, he does have iron ore. I think he might not notice. I'm crashing. I didn't think that through. I did not think that through by taking off the backpack midair. That's the other thing I saw you building the other day. So there's his oil, his water. I feel like I hear something shooting at me. Or no. Yeah, okay, there's a fly. Flies respawn down here. Forgot what the fly sounded like. Your awesome things aren't on. I'm assuming you're droning it out. Or no. Are you conveyor belt? Using conveyor belts? This is something I would do. Except, his platforms and belts are organized instead of the chaos that was me. See, this is what I aspire to. Now you guys gotta be ready for the absolute disaster that will be me. I think I found tiny humans somewhere this way. When the radiation levels go up, I'll know I'm in the right location. Anything that looks like a disaster is probably where tiny human has been. Yeah, I know. I just was loading in to, radiation noises. I have to get lower so I can actually... Here. Like I said. It's over here. Haha, I'm getting closer. Radiation is going off. I'm not gonna ask why we have random nuclear in the middle of the desert. I'm sure there was a perfectly logical reason. Alright. It's called The Tiny Human Wanted It there, so that's where it was. Those are the landing jellies. Because Tiny Human had a platform in the sky and was just launching the factory carts off the top. Grass fields, that's the original. These two were added much later. This was the second one that wasn't super long for the longest time. Grass fields. Do I actually let any of you heathens in here? There we go. It's the only thing I need in creative mode. I'm waiting to do the one thing till everybody gets in here. I want to learn how to do it. For the videos, I kind of want the tier 0. I want to suffer through this real quick. I want to start doing short stuff, kind of like how Kibitz has his long streams, and then, you know, you have the shorter content.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion.
Besides, listening to Ada is fun.
Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant.
Definitely not because I want to eat more.
Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fix-It Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fix-It guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fix-It selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fix-It. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Hi, Trent. Keep your filthy hands off my solo factory.
Congratulations. You are the third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
I forgot what this area looked like.
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
I've never learned. If you come in here, do it for me.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
So weird not being in the desert. I want to learn, and you always come in here and do it all for me. I had forgotten you guys done that. It's been so long since I played. Still going the right direction.
Potential edible collected.
It's been so long since I spent any time in the grasslands.
Does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use. Samples of new alien species interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Probably could interrupt data.
Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Oh, you're gonna stay up later? I mean, it is Friday. I mean, that was just because I wanted to start something, because I know for a lot of people the stream streaks were important and they were still kind of buggy. So, like, this was like the backup stream streak, basically. And it's 1 point because you can't make it free. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's not open. Whoops. I snagged my mouse when I was trying to reach for it. I have something that will really blow Naz's mind when I find it in my list. I really need to organize my Steam. I desperately do. Alright, we'll give that a second to load. Oh, it loaded. It is this hotkey. Vertical's not going to see this because that's not set up right. Ta-da! There's a modular now. Built in. They can download on Steam. Oops. I hit the Windows key by accident. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna try to be organized. We all know it's not gonna work, but I can pretend, right? I just want to stick it in this corner, or do I want to? Stick it up there. I might stick it up there, but that'll be inconvenient. I'm getting this though. I saw it. I'm getting sidetracked. Don't insult my wavy lines.
The slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
I'm just gonna put it here for now.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful fix-it pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Look, just for that, if I could, I would 110% make all my stuff wavy. Fortunately, I can't. I still have the cough. It's because I need to go get more warm drink. I was doing okay, and then I had food. It's okay, food's important.
Storage and frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
That's not it. What was it? It was... There we go. That's the button I need. I can't count. Now I can build this. Just put it here for now. I'm gonna redo all this once this tier is unlocked. I just want this for my video. I built the wrong thing. I did the crafting instead of the equipment. I didn't think this through. Okay, I can't jump in here. I don't have the MAM yet, so I might as well just stick all this in here. When we do a group win, I'll probably skip because I'm pretty sure everybody's played it before. Pretty sure Willie's played before. Okay, building the right thing this time. I don't know how to do it in controller. There's a setting for it. Might be in the Zoop. I haven't played since, seriously, since with code. Ever since then, I've just had it on creative mode, so I'm like the worst person to ask. That's right. There's a bunch of them, but they're all terrible. Yeah, but I don't remember what it would be on controller. Because Naz is on console. That's why he's not going to be joining us. Actually, I have an ad break coming. Might be the perfect time to go get more warm drink. And then by the time I get back, theoretically, those things should be done, right? They're impure nodes, so... I will get used to the grasslands again. It's been years, but I will remember. Also remember where my buttons are. Alright, I'm gonna go get that warm drink and more cough drops. I shall return. Okay. Found cough drops and more warm drink. Maybe Pepsi and Taco Bell was not the best for not coughing. And I was right. Beautiful, beautiful iron. Yeah, as his factory gets closer to completion, we will go inspect and compare to how close I was not. I guess I forgot to ask how the game audio was. I will not be rushing this one. Is it? Okay. Up. To space.
Hub Upgrade 2,
Oops.
Power and Shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact: most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 3.
I forgot that you unlock things in such an odd order. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't remember how many copper are close together, so I'm just making two. There's copper relative to here. So, wait, what's this? Oh gosh, I forgot how much iron was in that one spot. I think just on the other side of this hill. I think. There you are. I knew there was one of you down here. Didn't expect to almost land on you though, not gonna lie. I don't remember the copper being this far away back in the day. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Does that mean the Rocky Desert is really the best place to start? I wasn't there. It's running. I'm gonna go get that. Yeah, well, this is my factory, and I turned the spiders off, so I'm not gonna get murdered by spiders running by the caves. I am having a spider-free experience and cat-free experience. Not being outrun by cats or spiders right now. I suppose I'll be generous and turn them back on when we're all playing together. I could have sworn some of those that are now iron used to be copper. When this was like the only place to start. You know, back when there was a giant ant to murder. I just realized I made my VTuber too tall and I'm cutting my head off. I don't care. Okay, maybe that's a lie. Now that I've noticed, I do care. Look, I just wanted for nostalgia's sake to come back here, and that's where it dropped me, so that's where I started. Just like I did in 1.0. I mean, it's not that far, it's just... Because the whole point of this was supposed to be everything you could possibly need is, like, supposed to be all right there. So it kind of threw me for a loop. Right, do I already have... It's empty. How am I supposed to play a... What did they call it? I can't remember what they called it. Their Tetris game. Yay, I'm glad you figured it out. If I would have had any idea on controller, I would have definitely told you, but I've not even tried. I think Co tried the controller, but he's not here. I know. I want this to, like, make a starting video for a satisfactory playthrough on the channel, which is why I'm suffering through the oddities of this. I'll just get this out of the way. That's the wrong ingot. It probably was. It sounds like something that would be. Kudos to the people who can do this on controller. I could never.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
I don't have any of the fun trinkets yet. I did not save my presets last time. Cannot believe this. I'm too lazy to go on my save. Can change it to any color I want. This work. There we go. That's what happens if anybody invades. Okay. I need to focus. I need to go find limestone. No, I need to make... Well. Okay. Seems like it's by itself. I'll still make 2 just in case. Now pinging with R3 also makes sense. How do I keep forgetting what side I put the equipment bench on? Okay, so let me think about this. So my copper and my iron is that way. I have one that's over there. Probably those 2. It's this way. Should probably have this out. I feel like there should be things up here. I don't remember there being spiders here. Did they change that? That way it's not empty. That's a trap. That is a trap right now. Bum, bum, bum. I think I'll start the factory in between all those impure iron nodes. I think is where our first building will go. And it'll eventually get dismantled. For obvious reasons. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. We'll see. over here, right? Yeah, right there. That should be enough for what I need. I think in there should be enough. We'll start a factory. Yeah, more than enough. One per one. It is, okay. No, it's not. Just 2 for 1. So that's enough. Right? Not that wrong. Now we're good. I wonder if you can still hold this long enough to make, well, like the labels and the hammer symbol disappear for using the craft bench for too long. Oh yeah, craft is a thing. I mean, I'm still gonna be holding this forever either way. Remember when you used to get this stuff in a more logical order? I do. Like your tier 0, it used to be like, oh, first thing you get is your smelter. Or you used to get, way back when, you would unlock the miner, and then the smelter, and then the constructors. Oh, I made all those and I forgot to actually make the plates. I also don't have enough. Wrong side. How do I keep getting turned around in my hub? Yeah, but you used to get everything but like the miner. Like you used to be able to automate from start to finish. Before you hit tier 1. Like building your floor and everything. Yeah, it's all hub now. And you get it, the automation and random bits. I think they took that away when they took the giant ant away. It's been a long time. And back before the spiders were more like they were more like the mimics from Prey. And they didn't used to bother me. They just really hated their arachnophobic coworker.
Hub Upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities.
You'll never
completed.
convince me
Conveyor
otherwise, because
belts
those
connect
things
the
have just gotten
output of one
creepier and
building to the
creepier each
input of
update.
another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 5.
Good night. Yeah, my goal is just at least get tier 0 and a platform started without too much coughing. We'll see if I succeed. I'm trying not to push it. And since it's just me, I can get away with it without feeling guilty. I'm just gonna convert everything I have into ingots before I start getting the actual miners up. I keep getting lost on my hub. And then I just don't have a whole bunch of extra ores stuck in my inventory. Win-win. What I could do... This is a mistake. Why do I have so much copper? Do I have? What's... I tell? Because I don't have the... I think boring is tier 1 now. But yeah, I made a hotkey for the modulars so that when I start planning things, you guys... I can show you what's going on in my head and it's not just the terrible chicken scratch from last time. It's legible things. Might actually have enough for this. I just have to move it so I can actually still read chat when I'm working on it. That'll be the big thing. I went too far. I only needed 50. Here's our 20. After this, I think I'm stuck. I actually have to wait on things. The important thing is to not die with the hub in your inventory, because that will 100% bug the game. I think if I mod anything on my solo, I would get the wrong button. I'm so used to hitting the spacebar now. Get the one that makes it daytime all the time.
Power expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 6.
If I want... Alright, hold on. I'm... I don't remember how to wipe out what I have here. My thing is missing. Oh yeah, I forgot I had curves. Okay, so that. That one. This. This. And this. Oh, that's right. Alright, so I'm gonna map this. Hold on. There you go. You can see what I'm doing. It's... Yeah. It's gonna let me duplicate it. I should... Oh, well, I'll just do it this way. And then... This. Both impure. Which means they're 30. Get out of there. So... Yeah, keep accidentally right clicking. Yeah. So it tells me I need 2. Forget how to make the one part come back up. I'm not gonna lie. Then if I want to turn that into iron plates, I just click it. I'm splitting it between that and rods. And ta-da! And I can just do the same thing for copper. I mean, I could technically do one, but I want to delete you. I clicked the wrong thing. My computer's not happy with this right now. That's not let me manually. It is lagging. Please. Anyway, you see what I'm doing. Let's see if I close it. Will it be less unhappy with me? It's still gonna freeze on me. Something's stealing a whole bunch of my RAM. Not really. I want to close it and reopen it and see if it's happier. Because I keep clicking and it's right clicking and it's not doing anything. Let's see. There it finally goes. Alright. Closing it, reopening it made it happy. No. Let's see if I show it to you guys again. If it'll continue to be happy. Don't need a title. Just connect this and connect this. And then oops. Grab the thing instead and then probably won't do all of it. We'll probably I can't remember. Does this one have storage? Oops. Not if I don't clear out. No, so I just gotta like I just gotta remember that I only want one so I can split it in half. And limestone's easy. You just go limestone. And we have 2 impures. And then it wants to like register that my mouse is doing things. And you just drag. You drag this, not the whole thing. And basically only one. So then I know I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 constructors. 4 smelters. Or no, I miscounted because I forgot this one. Put it here. No, it's not gonna let me cut it. Or if it does, it doesn't. Oh, it's freezing again. Good night, Trent. So I'm just going to 6 of those. Nice. And there we go. That's what I'm working with. You can kind of like go farther and deeper into this if you wanted to, but anyway, time to go pick up my miners. I'm gonna run on the right side this time. I'm gonna start with the iron. Oh, I forgot to open the thing on the side that tells me how much power I need. You know, that's part of the charm, is just like guessing. Mucky and Norloid are here to yell at me about it. It's fine. I accidentally drank my cold thing instead of my warm drink, and now I'm coughing again. Fail. Okay, screws need iron rods. That's what I thought. But I need so much stuff. I need how many? 18? I don't know if I converted this correctly, but we'll see. No. I forgot that this thing chews through screws. But we're gonna wait to automate this until I can start getting floors in. Screws as usual are like going to be the bane. I will. I've only planned to go like between 3 and 4 hours while I'm healing. I don't have any obligations right now, so I don't have like long streams that I gotta do. I already have. I may have. underestimated. I saw screws. I may have taken those miners off too early. I forgot how resource intensive reinforced plates were. You don't have all the alternate recipes. This isn't even getting my power pulls. Which I did not put in the list. It'll be fine. Keep hitting the butt. Yeah. Close. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm regretting my decision to be able to make this video and starting at tier 0. We'll make all the ironing units and try our best. We're definitely not going to have enough for 60 iron plates, though. I think copper might be the only thing we're actually okay on. How's this doing? I need a few more screws. Definitely not to be doing some of this by hand. Get the limestone, which was over here and over there. Pick up a little bit more iron. I can at least get the iron going, I think. If I actually want to pick some of this up so that, you know, I have biomass. Oops. I'm not gonna get anywhere if I can't actually turn my power on. Every time I hear those things, I keep thinking they're going to murder me. I'm not used to them. I am not going to miss biomass. I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep getting off on my hand keeps getting off the keyboard. Just stealing these poor birds' natural habitat. I just realized the most dangerous like spot here isn't going to be very dangerous because I have the spiders turned off. I really wish they had it like some mods where it's like you turn the spiders off, but it replaces them randomly with the hogs or the spitters, depending on which biome you're in. Time for me to look and see what they Okay, I can make this work. Just go steal these. Yeah, this will be where I build the base. I don't need you murdering me while I'm stealing this iron. So this one's impure. So it's also impure. Man, this in the desert really likes their impure iron. I think that most of it for the map is in these two spots. I think I remember why I never come back here when I start in the desert. Alright, that should be more than enough iron to get this iron over here off the ground. Did I forget to make any of the cable? I did. Shouldn't be a thing to do. Alright. This all converted. I needed a little bit of both. We'll do reinforced plates from there and we'll get this all sort of off the ground. I mean, I'm not losing my voice today, so I am getting better. But I don't know, I find the cough the most annoying thing. And that shouldn't be enough. I'm just gonna point them both back towards the hub for now. We'll rotate them, you know, the other way. Oh. Didn't make enough fire. I should have enough room. Wait, I don't have... Oh no. I forgot, I don't have mergers yet. Well, only one of you needs to come online then. I forgot that little problem. I don't have splitters yet either. It's a tragedy, I tell ya. Forgot about all the waste in the early game. Stop. Stop getting stuck on the rocks. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have enough for this. No. Oh dear god, it's on the wrong side. Do I have enough to make more iron plates? I do. I don't know if that's enough, but I'm gonna pretend it is. So that side is done. Yeah, I still need to connect this and this. Efficiency was ruined because I forgot I didn't have automation stuff. That's already full. Hold on. Gotta set these up. That helps greatly, doesn't it? Alright. I'm gonna go pick up my copper and pretend that I'm not making terrible terrible mistakes. Did you run out of the stuff or did I overload the system already? What am I trying to do? Okay, I'm gonna go pick up the copper. Nobody heard a thing. Huh, didn't know there was even more. I have a lot of iron around here. Probably a good thing Monkey went to bed. I can't imagine what would happen if he would have been listening right then. Hi, Jay. You heard nothing. Or are we sacrificing you? I mean, I don't know. I do know he would not have been very happy about the fact that I didn't even get 2 inches from my factory before I had the you blew a fuse noise.
Is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
He's asleep. You can't. Also, I was building for efficiency and forgot I don't have splitters yet and mergers. Damn, sorry, thing. There's no proof. There's no proof. Close enough. There's no proof. You guys heard nothing. Either time. There's no proof. That time I think it's because I ran out of fuel. I'm not stinky or stinky. I think this one just ran out of fuel. Yeah. So that time was just a fuel problem. What's it doing? Anyway, I'm gonna go check on my limestone and pretend that I'm not blowing fuses every 10 seconds. Look, there's a reason I made sure nobody could get in here. I may have picked up the miners over here a little too early. It's fine. Look, this is for me to learn and for him not to fix all my power issues for me, but also I wanted the early stages to make like a speedrun of the early game, but I forgot how awkward it is to optimize, so I'm trying to optimize like I have everything unlocked and I don't have anything. I'm my usual mess. But it's okay, because I don't think it'll be till early July before we start. Maybe mid-July. I can't actually exactly remember when Co can apply for partner again. It's like, where's my other one? I'm just admitting that I'm not ready to automate those yet. We all know what's going to happen if I try to drag the power over here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I didn't drop it close enough. Now I know. My doggo roams around there. No. Did they ever patch the doggo, issue? Should I not be taming a doggo yet? I'll have to ask Monkey in the morning. Because if the doggo can still bring me uranium, I don't want to capture a doggo. It's fine.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It Pioneer. Fix-It
What
looks
do you
forward to your
mean?
future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Give me coal! This biofuel is going to be the end of me. Isn't he playing games with you? Or is he not doing Friend Slot Friday? Hi, Sal. Nobody here stinky, except for Jay. He was gonna rat me out. Do I want flooring first, or do I want my mergers and splitters first? I think I'm gonna do this one first. I even have enough to split right now? No, I gotta go get more. Hi, Lloyd. You saw and heard nothing. But how is stream? I saw you were playing Xenoblade earlier. Then you switched, but I was distracted, so I didn't get a good look at what you were doing. I hope you enjoyed your stream. Did crochet earlier. This is my solo where I learned how to do things terribly. I showed off Monkey's Factory, broke Naz's mind, and went, this is what I'm planning on doing, but it's going to go terribly. I mean, I used to try to convince Ko to bark, but I gave up on that. If anybody's gonna have a shot at that now, it's gonna be Cassie. I keep forgetting that's the bird. I'm like, what is that? Also, I don't need to have my own stream open, so we just close that tab. Split it, and let's see how long this lasts this time. I need copper. And I don't really picked up my miners too early because I forgot I don't have splitters and mergers yet. I mean, there are lots of clips of me trying to convince Code to bark. And I was never successful. Best you got is my wife volunteering. She did that in my the birthday video. She volunteered. Oh, that's the extra iron that I don't want. I am not Code's favorite, so I don't get to convince him to do those things. Try to remember to actually gather fuel so I stop hearing the danger sound all the time. No, this is just me practicing. This is just for nostalgia reasons going back to starting in the grasslands. Back when, you know, because I started back when this was the only place you could be. And so I'm using this to practice because either early or mid-July, depending, because I don't want Code to be excluded unless he wants to be. I'll do the randomizer. That's the group project. And I know Code is going to try to be there. If Wooly was going to try to be there, but then Wooly was talking about all the overtime he needed to do because of the waifu-thon. So I'm not sure if Wooly's still gonna show up. Monkey will be a ninja and just build his ridiculous power factories and then disappear like a thief in the night. Start playing the Darkwing Duck theme song as Monkey flies through the save. Look, he's got a backlog and he's got his partner push and the VC is going to be in mine, and so there are reasons he might do it on his own instead of join mine. Nothing happened. I may have been waiting too much on the copper and forgot. Because if I do it too early, he might not be available. Because he's put off a lot of stuff because of the partner push. And that wasn't danger sounds. It's a figment of your imagination. Those definitely aren't all red. I need to go farther. I'm gonna grab these though. So there. I mean, to be fair, my plan is like once, maybe twice a week. I'm probably gonna do like Fridays and Sundays to capture both American and non-Americans weekends. And if I get dragged into subject to change, because I got voluntold for the waifu-thon. The Mumu and Lucy play a game together.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Aren't you doing the subtitles?
Consume. The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application, store it for later use. Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Maybe I should do biofuel first, the rate I'm burning through local wildlife here. I wanted some of the efficiency stuff first, but I'm thinking I might need to change that plan. Yeah, I don't plan on doing like a ton of super long streams, but I'll have this one just for making my content and hopefully not making too much spaghetti, but it is me we're talking about. Maybe that'll keep you on for more than 5 seconds. I mean, Code mostly did the murdering until the very end. You can't, but that's okay. I can still understand what you're trying to type. I can tell. I want to try to at least get this in the biomass done, and then I will probably call it, because that should put me close to 4 hours. Because until I'm like totally over my cough and the laryngitis, I'm trying not to go past 4. I mean, usually if I'm not speedrunning it, my spaghetti isn't nearly as bad as what was in the group factory. That was definitely me slapping down things and then walking away until it disintegrated. That bomb factory was a disaster. Even I didn't know how to get around it. She can hold the space bar. But yeah, I had it all planned out for efficiency, and I started building, and then went, wait, I don't have mergers or splitters. Taking advantage of my impure nodes doesn't work. So anyway, things will change soon. I'm gonna put that Mercer sphere and stuff in the storage. So I have more room for biomass, because I'm probably going to burn through it all in a moment. So I'm kind of just putting things at the side, because I want to use that big open space to actually properly plan the first factory, but gotta unlock the production line first. Alright, there we go. Definitely more enough of this. This hasn't blown up in about 5 seconds, so you might be okay. I'm a few short. No! Is there a backlog? Can I steal some? Just make them for myself. And not without getting stuck with a whole bunch of iron ingots. Close enough. I've not paid that much attention now. I plan on moving stuff over eventually, but I have not yet. I spent most of my day fighting with my microphones. I should probably go get more biofuel instead of waiting on that. I'm probably testing fate here. I see the giant hog. I know I'm getting too close to my boundary. I think it's a giant hog that guards the entrance to this area, right? Or was it Spitter? Guess I'll find out when I find it. Yeah, the alphas usually guard the, like, walking entrances to each biome. I think it's one of the giant hog thingies. I think. I could be wrong. I don't really come over this way anymore, which is why I'm starting here.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fix-It encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Why is he a cheater? What are you? Is this when he, like, got in first or something? The other day for marbles? So, what to do? I meant to open this one. Up, down. I guess I can automate the biomass and then... God, I actually had some ironing that's left in my inventory. Oops. 500 screws are gonna be painful. I visited a monkey. I mean, Naz was here and got to enjoy Monkey's building skills. And I'm pretending that I can, you know, do similar things. I don't have the patience for similar things. Naz is on console. That's why Naz isn't joining us. I mean, he can hang out with us in voice chat, obviously, but, like, that's why he's not going to be able to build with us. Oh, it's not back yet. I didn't pay attention to the timer. There. That should keep that from imploding for like 5 minutes. No, this is mine. Discord says he might have left the server open though. Look, I think I have set a record today to how many times we've heard the fuse blow noises. I think I can slow it down for a few minutes. First time I didn't even walk past all my construction production tools. Run what back? Look, if you want to see that walking disaster, I'll be there. I gotta do my writing work before I have time to edit. Maybe if the weather turns on Sunday, that's what I'll do. I'll work on it. Getting the pods. I'm too lazy to run power out there, if anybody wants the honest truth. This factory will implode a lot before I unlock all the floors and stuff. That's just the nature of me building. I believe once I get everything automated, this will be fine. Everything will be fine. But yeah, when I start the group factory, I'll skip tier 0. And we can all just start together at tier 1 with the randomizers on. Nothing will go wrong with this plan. That should give me more than enough copper for a bit, hopefully. I miss automation. I've been playing Alien Tale off stream again. It's been, or not Alien Tale, Alchemy Factory, and it's been fun. Like, the rebalancing has made things so much easier. I still need to go get more concrete, don't I? Not even close to escaping. I'm only going up to 100 cable right now. I'll convert the rest of the wire later. I think the first floor I'm just going to be bringing in all the iron because there's 3 more in that corner. It's either that or I turn the first floor into storage. I mean, obviously it's like an optimized recipes. Like, I'll be tearing factories apart and putting them back together. Unless it requires water, that's not happening here. I once and once only try to bring water back to the grasslands and regretted every decision I had ever made. It's a terrible idea. Do not advise. I don't want to think about how much power it took to, get the pumps working. So it worked up and over the hills. This was before the discovery of water towers and when trucks were like barely a thing. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring water from the ocean back over here. It was, because, like, people weren't really building water towers yet. Like, this was the update that brought trucks. And they were jank. This was, like, way, way back. I didn't feel like doing any more math. Oops, I forgot to let go. Oh no, I have extra again. My limestone's this way somewhere. Well, yeah, but in the game, nobody really realized they worked. Just because water towers exist in real life doesn't mean they always work in video games. Every time I see that, I want to go get the slug, and then I'm like, no, it's a trap. I have no way to get back up right now. I don't know why I'm running over there. My hub's over here. I was just like, I want to see if it works. I mean, a lot of the fluid physics that are in the game now weren't even in yet. It was all new. And so, being me, I was like, can I drag it across the map? And technically, yes. But as updates and optimizations and physics changed, it became one of our abandoned experiments. We've also lost a few factories over the years to it getting swallowed alive.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be, if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
I wonder how this works. Well, I mean, way back when, like, the ocean biome, you went there for oil, and that was long before there was coral or rocks or anything. The desert's gotten redone a couple times and swallowed some stuff. Though, everything from the factory that was inside the rock still came outside, so I kind of just left it for a bit. Until I could figure out where the new nodes were. The rainforest, we randomly had a tree inside our factory once, but the factory itself still functioned. Okay, I'm gonna play one round before we quit. If I remember how to play this. Okay, you just drag and click. Got it. Can't rotate them though, right? That was the... Yeah, you can't rotate it. I was like, I remember there was a trick to it. I just want the +4. For the extra bonus stuff. I'm not trying very hard. I just want any score in case he sneaks on here. So that he loads it and he sees my high score. So he will try to sneak in here. Which way do I want to do this? enough room. I can do it this way though. I don't have enough room for that one. Yeah. Oh god, that's a 10-pointer. I forgot about this thing. I don't have the little circles to stick in the center. It's tragedy. I'm not awake enough to do it. But now if Monkey sneaks on here, I have any score. Which was the goal. I don't think any of the family is streaming. A lot of people are taking time off post waifu-thon and fixing their sleep schedules. Go figure. Let us see. Aw. I always like seeing the otters on my feed. The otters are so cute. Best discovery ever. See, none of my other... Yeah, no family's on, and Code's the only one trying to partner and push right now. That's online. Though, honestly, I think everybody else I know that's close is not pushing. They have the if it happens, it happens approach. The same approach I have to if I reach 10 average viewers by the end of the year. But the next piece of both the art pieces for merch are in work in progress now. So whichever one gets done first will be with the keychains, and we will have some things. And I'm saving and plotting for other stuff, but that's top secret. I might start a poll of games you guys want me to replay, either because I have the new model or because the gameplay went poof when I got rid of my face cam streams. Like, we lost all my dark picture playthroughs. All the supermassive games are almost all gone. So, like, we could do that for Halloween. I don't think we lost Mass Effect. It's just the old model. I'm trying to think what else we lost. Kingdom Hearts, I think. But who cares about Kingdom Hearts, right? But I'll be back tomorrow because there's no Steins Gate. Good night, guys.